Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor, it was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. He's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Shoot him in the face. On the fucking floor. Shepherd on the floor. It was Shepherd on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause he's on the fucking floor. Bugs in the air. We got bugs in the air. Flying everywhere. Fucking bugs in the air. Bugs in the air. We got bugs in the air. Flying everywhere. Fucking bugs in the air.
Everything should be gone.
Thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause the thugs on the floor. Thugs on the floor. We got thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause the thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause the thugs on the floor.
Congratulations, DSP. You were almost on time today. I'll give it to you. Almost being on time.
Shoot him in the face cause the thugs on the floor. Thugs on the floor. Shoot him in the face cause the thugs on the floor. Thugs on the floor.
That's a little better. Yeah. Now I just need to wait for him to start the stream after over 15 minutes of this trash.
2016, have to make that clear. The shotgun is ridiculously overpowered. Fucking shotgun, man. It's such a noob gun, too. Noobs with shotguns. Drop the beat. Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another shotgun. Noobs with shotguns. Another shotgun dead. Noobs with shotguns.
Ooh, something I could do.
What a surprise. Noobs with shotguns.
Where is it?
Fucking shotgun that, motherfucker. Double kill. I love it. Don't call it a comeback. Back.
I'll hit that.
Damn!
Yay!
Tested Doom guy approved. Double
What?
kill.
There we go. Now
Love it. Don't call it a comeback. Back. Triple kill. Damn! Combat tested Doom guy approved. Exploded.
I muted it just in time.
Exploded.
Hirachi and Cobra, how you guys doing?
Exploded. Exploded too. Exploded. Exploded too.
Alright, let's.
Exploded too. Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another shotgun.
If I can't get it to work just right.
Another shotgun dead. Noobs with shotguns. Again, a shotgun. What a surprise. Noobs with shotguns. Fucking shotgun that, motherfucker. 7 kills, baby. That's awesome. That was so sick. That's awesome. That was so sick. Super shotty. Take that shit. 7 kills, baby. That's awesome. That was so sick. That's awesome. That was so sick. Super shotty. Take that shit. Exploded. Exploded too. Exploded. Exploded too. Exploded. Exploded too. Exploded. Exploded too. Exploded.
Alright, let's see if I can remember to use this. Alright. I like that.
Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another
Oh shit, this is
shotgun.
what I wanted
Noobs
to
with
check out
shotguns.
real quick.
Another shotgun dead. Noobs with shotguns. Again, a shotgun. What a surprise. Noobs with shotguns. Fucking shotgun that, motherfucker. Noobs with shotguns.
Save. Back.
Noobs with shotguns. Oh shit! Oh my god, that was amazing!
You know what the hell's going on? That's like the third helicopter I've heard this morning. They must be flying close if I can hear them through my headphones. Because I was playing some Space Pirate Train earlier on the Vive. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? It happened, like, oh, it's not the game, it's outside.
Let me fucking unleash the beast.
If only there was a beast to unleash. 7 Dead Girl, how's it going? If you have PlayStation Plus, it's currently free there, Cobra. Good morning, y'all. Let me get this set up on laptop. Get what set up on laptop? Your laptop's only for checking out tips and the chat, right? So what do you need to set up? Someone been doing a little bit pre-streaming on his laptop there. Almost direct quote there, Trey. Sad to say. Someone put in the chat, romance Wings. His response is, Wings is married. He has romance already. What about you, DSP? Aren't you married? Don't you have romance already? Unless Cat's not there. You know, at this point, even if she appeared on stream, it'd be like, oh, how much it cost him to get you there, huh? How much did he pay you to show up on stream? Be like, no, I didn't divorce him, guys. I'm still here. See? Over the camera. Like, yeah. So how much did he pay you? Yeah, on Twitter right now, it's like, oh, the Series X will be in stock here. The Series S will be in stock here. PlayStation 5 sold out. Fuck. And it's like, okay, why are Xboxes so easy to get to, but PlayStations aren't? And they both be having chip issues. I thought Wing said he did get it back, and he had to change his passwords. He finally set up two-factor authorization, stuff like that. Been banned for 60 days. Holy shit! Domino's, how's it going? Yeah, I saw something on Twitter, I think last night. Thing in his wings, he could always lie. And not be a surprise. Oh, Xbox S. Fortnite early bundle in stock. What about PlayStation 5? Oh, wait, they're already sold out. Great, so when you see Wings in 4K, I don't think so. DSP's memberships are dropping, but I don't know about a sub count. I highly doubt it. I'll be still at 195k subs. Remember, people, he has 190 1,000 more subs to his channel. He gets about the same amount of views as I do. God, imagine living in a world where I can't play video games, that means I'm losing money, is a legitimate thing to say for some people. Yeah, his pay subs are going down. His memberships. I just... Even 15, 20 years ago. Oh no, I can't play PlayStation. I'm going to lose money. What are you talking about? What does that mean? You can't play PlayStation, you can't make money. Dude, it's a video game, just get over it. Nowadays, like, no, that's actually something that's true. It's not surprising at all how quickly he got that fight stick, dude. His fans love him. They just refuse to sub to his channel, become members of his channel, tip him, or super chat him. But they have no problem dropping $150 on a fight stick, dude. So I'm like, oh hey, with 2-day shipping and got here in 2 days. Oh wait, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Lightning, that's complete and utter bullshit that a fan sent him a fight stick. Like, no dude, you sent yourself a fight stick. Jay Kramer, how's it going? God, DSP, your music is trash. That's awesome, Trey. Arcane was playing it too, and he beat it before I did. I was like, man, I still want to beat that tutorial boss guy. I know I can, I just... like, I'm not paying attention to the... what you call it? The harden meter. Why can't I harden? Oh, because I don't have any harden left. Fuck. Not wrong, Bantato Ship. Alright, I'm currently #1 in the... what was it? The Fire Dragon event on Raid. Let me check on that real quick. Way. Yeah, Dragon Tournament. Currently #1 in our group with 1,162 points. Second place has 847. I don't think they're going to catch me in the next 4 hours and 38 minutes. I'm just gonna surprise Snowcurl hasn't shown up under a different account yet. I figured that would happen like within a day or two. Yeah, it would not surprise me if OIC paid for it. Nah, Kat doesn't pay for anything. It's probably not even there. Her money is her money, his money is her money. She gets to live rent-free, utility-free, food-free. She doesn't have to pay for anything. And I think the main reason he went to Xbox is you can ban gamer tags. So, oh no, Luis or Jose or Goji tags follow me over to Xbox. Aha, I can block them. They can no longer fight me on Xbox. Ha ha ha. Now whenever someone beats me, I can block them Make sure I can only play against scrubs. Yay! Good, John Doe. He has to be the very best like no one ever was. Every time he loses, it hurts his pride. Well, hopefully, Lightning, she's saving her money. On the new one, Luis? Nice. DSP is still playing Halo, and it's going to take him even more time to beat it, I'm sure. Christian podcast music has been continued for 16 minutes. So end it already, DSP. Yeah, he does mention game share, so she'd be like, DSP, buy me this game. Alright, honey, I will. If she's even there, but who knows. Because you're supposed to, the PS5 upgrade didn't go through because she bought it on her PS4. But I bet he still wrote it off as a business expense. Nah, DSP won't waste his time with the collectibles. He wants to get this game in and out as fast as possible. But he did nothing wrong. He did everything correct, Adachi. Yeah, I saw Blade 2. Happy, happy, joy, joy song in 1, 2, 3. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Come on, kids. I don't think you're happy enough. We're going to sing this song one more time. Yeah, I played the first half Blade on PS4, but apparently it's going to be Xbox/PC only. Oh, God. Gotta get on PC, I guess. Although for me, first-person shooters and like real-time strategy games, like those are great for PC. A third-person, I kind of prefer console controls. I mean, I should finally just bite the bullet and buy an Xbox controller for my PC. Retro Wrath! Intermission slideshows are just sad. Face palm, yes they are, Retro. How you doing today? Holla holla for the dollar Retro! Good advice there, Timo. Don't ever do that. God, that would hurt like hell. Never expected to see another Matrix game actually happen. Well, I mean, they got a new Matrix movie coming out, so gotta get the game tie-in. Gotta make some more money off of it. Yeah, I would always see how the Wonder Woman game does, though. I mean, it is DC, and they tend to screw everything up, so... Keanu Reeves equals instant money, dude. Or dudette in this case. It's still amazing what Ren and Stimpy got away with on Nickelodeon. Like, how the hell is this allowed on Nickelodeon, like, kids' television? Oh, it's been 20 minutes now of pre-stream music. Good job, DSP. I thought it was supposed to end at 15. How drunk will he be on stream? Well, I'm not sure about drunk, more likely to be hungover. Because he only wakes up like maybe 10-15 minutes before his stream starts. He doesn't really have enough time to get that drunk. More likely to be hungover, and then I just gotta take a sip of the dog, guys, to get rid of my hangover. Yeah, it looks good, but again, I have to wait and see. Then again, I had so many doubts about Batman Arkham Asylum. Then I played a demo, and I'm like, alright, I think Walmart's still open. I gotta go to Walmart and buy the full game. And I did.
Don't you try to save your game, you'll lose your progress.
True, Timo. And another thing that helps some of the older games, or let's get older cartoons, the ones that did have something for the adults. Like, you go back and try to watch a show that's exclusively for kids, with nothing adult about it, it's like, wow, this is so stupid. Or stuff that actually has jokes that adults get, it's like, ah, that's actually pretty funny.
Maybe next time we'll actually do our job, DuckTales. Woohoo! No, you faking, waste your time playing Transylvania. Woohoo!
I wouldn't say 90-minute rant. 20-minute rant, I can definitely see a 20-minute rant coming out of, guys, my shop stopped again. Why aren't you paying to be members, guys? There's great benefits, like, don't have to worry about the slow chat, guys. But the chat's so slow, no one cares. Oh, is he done? There he is.
Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, everyone, to the Pre-Stream Podcast, episode 13 for Monday, December 13th.
No snorts.
13th episode on the 13th day of December. December 13th, 2021. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well.
It's the guy.
I welcome you to a
watching
very
YouTube.
fun day of streaming, although, admittedly, a little bit of a one subject a day, as they say. And by the way, not that I actually lined it up purposely to be like this.
There's snort.
In fact, earlier in the week, it had aligned to be like this, and I kind of shuffled the schedule around, but eventually it was just going to line up like this. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is Halo Infinite Day here on my streams. And what I mean by that is we've got all day long Halo Infinite. We got the campaign on the first stream, and we've got
Man,
the
he's already rocking
multiplayer
pretty
on
hard.
the late stream.
Calm
Okay?
down, DSP. You don't need to rock out like that.
So, hope it's going to be a good day. I hope you guys will enjoy. Personally, when it comes to Halo Infinite, stacking up to be one of the best packages of the year, although interestingly enough, it wasn't released or sold as a package, right?
Oh, there's another one.
The Halo Infinite campaign, or excuse me, multiplayer was released a month ago as a beta over any kind of any kind of Xbox console experience you could get it, plus on PC for free. Didn't have to buy it. Everyone gets it for free, right? Pretty amazing. Interesting that they did it that way. And then this last week, the Halo Infinite campaign launched on Wednesday. So I've been playing through both. The multiplayer I absolutely love. I think it's really well done. The best Halo multiplayer in many, many years. I would even argue, being someone who has played the Halo multiplayer since Halo 3, it's the best since Halo 3. Like, Halo 3 was great. This is also really good with modernizations added to the classic Halo gameplay. I'm really enjoying it. Okay? The campaign, I'm currently 7 hours in. Wait. 6 hours in. Excuse me. 6 hours into the campaign. I'm liking it. It started off like typical Halo, where it was more on rails, kind of going through dungeons or instances, and it was just very linear. But then it went open world, and since it went open world, now the game's really opened up because you can do base takeovers, you can hunt VIP targets, and the like. But then you could do these major stages that are kind of like the typical Halo campaign experiences. We've already done the tower, and then we did the conservatory.
Snort.
Yes, Jasper Kitty, I
Yeah.
know where you're here. Here's some pets for you. He's looking at me like, pets? Yes, pets for you. Yes, here's a chin rub, too. So far, so good. I've had a lot of fun with the Halo Infinite experience, whether it was multiplayer or campaign so far.
I mean, you made a lot of money.
I'm looking forward to more today. I
You
really
were like
am.
$250
I'm
off
wondering
the
what's gonna
first stream
happen.
of it?
You know, I've heard the campaign is anywhere from 10 to 15 hours long, dependent on how much side content you actually do. If that's the case, today we should get near the end of it. Do I think we're going to get near the end of it? No. I think because of the pacing that I take when I play these games and the fact that I am exploring, trying to get the upgrades and the like,
And
I
you
don't
stall.
think that we're actually going to be
Stall,
getting close to the end of this anytime soon at all.
Snort.
I'm thinking at least today, one more major stream and maybe one more major stream to wrap up the campaign
stalling?
of Halo Infinite. Just being honest here, that's what I'm thinking. Okay? Multiplayer. So today is the last day of the beta run of Halo Infinite's multiplayer. And what I mean by that is that as of tomorrow, they are going to be releasing new playlists for multiplayer that are specific to the game mode you want to play. This is something that's been missing from Halo Infinite multiplayer since it launched a month ago. Instead, it was like, oh, here's a playlist of every random game mode. Here's a playlist that's big team battle mode. And here's a playlist that's random. You know, and it was different every week. One week it was Fiesta mode, which I really liked, but other weeks it's been other stuff. So now you'll actually have playlists to what you want. You want Slayer? Here's Slayer. You want Oddball? Here's Oddball, right? It's the modes you want to play will be in their own playlists.
You want to hide in a bathroom,
quite frankly,
crying about how it's unfair that trolls
so,
attack you? You got this mode.
That's a good thing. I'm excited for that. And so moving forward, after today, when I play Halo Infinite multiplayer, we could be more specified in the kind of game modes that I want to play. Up until now, it's been kind of annoying because you're like, oh, I want to play, capture the flag. I really don't like capture the flag. I'm suffer through this game or quit out and start over, right? But today should be fun. Now, what I will say up front is this. Please, guys, support the Halo streams. This, undoubtedly, Halo Infinite is one of the best games of
Help
2021.
and support,
I'm going to tell you
guys.
guys right now, a little
I
spoiler.
really need it. I really do.
I
support
really
to pay
like
my
Halo
bills.
Infinite to the point that I think it will be in my top games of the year, like top games of the year. I'm not just talking, the top 10. I'm talking like tippity top. It's that much fun. I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope that you guys understand
you're not.
that
You hate it.
and will support these streams because I really want to keep playing the game at length. I want to beat the whole campaign. I want to keep playing the multiplayer. If you guys remember about a week ago, what was going on with the Halo multiplayer streams, attendance was great. You know, I'm playing Halo multiplayer on the late streams, and attendance was anywhere 300 or more viewers, which is rare for a late stream to bring in that many viewers. Usually late streams are lower attendance. But the support was not very good. Just being honest. It was very slow. And so
Not about the
last
money,
week I said,
guys.
If you like
Don't let me
Halo,
bitch about
please
how it's all
support
about
it.
the money.
I want to keep playing Halo multiplayer, but I need to know that you guys are going to support and you know, allow me to not only play what I'm liking, but also, you know, make a living doing it, right? And you guys
There's a
did.
good
A week
throaty
ago, you guys
snort.
rallied, and that Halo multiplayer stream went really well, to the point where I announced, okay, Halo multiplayer is here to stay for now, and what I'd like to do is
For
play it
now.
twice a week.
Hint, hint,
and then what
guys.
happened? Metroid Dread didn't finish, even though people told me it was like 9 hours long. The game ended up being like 14 hours long, like way longer than expected. So I ended up having to do an extra stream of that, which then bumped all the streams for this week, and now this week I've only been able to do one stream of Halo Infinite multiplayer, which sucks, because I liked it. I wanted to play it twice. It just didn't happen this week. What can you do? Okay? So that being
Damn,
said,
what a snort.
I apologize
Why?
to those who did rally last week and supported the Halo Infinite multiplayer stream, because I know you wanted more, and I didn't get to do as much this week as I had wanted to. However, next week, I can promise you this, I'm going to do my damnedest to play it twice. It's going to be tough, because I was looking at the schedule for next week. So we've got Forza Horizon 5 Endgame, my weekly Street Fighter stream, the King of Fighters 15 beta
There's no
is
real
coming
end
back
game
with
to
new characters,
that, though.
which people have now told
You
me
just
they
keep
want to see
playing.
that because they liked the last beta and they want me to play this beta again. Now with trying out some of the new characters, you know, which is going to be fun. And now because of that, oh my God, now it's all these streams. You know, got us 3 streams out of your 6 next week that are already taken up, and it's like, oh, now I got to pick and choose. Because here we go again.
Snort. I gotta pick and choose what
I
games to play,
am
guys. Such a
nearing
rough life, guys.
The end of Lost
Having to
Judgment.
pick and choose which games I
Okay, I'm
play.
actually very close to the end. I just need to get through this.
I can't imagine the kind of hardships this guy has to go through.
If I don't play Lost Judgment twice a week, we're never going to finish it. Literally, we'll never finish the game. If I'm playing it 2
Good.
hours a week, I'm
Don't
never going to
finish
make any
it.
progress. So I have to play Lost Judgment twice a week. But then how do I play Halo Infinite twice a week? It's like, so we'll
Such
see
a
what happens
pathetic
this
little
coming
bitch.
week. What I'm thinking is, if we end up beating the Halo Infinite campaign within, say, 2 sessions, maybe at the end of the week, I can do a daytime multiplayer session of Halo Infinite, a 3-hour session that now will feature the new playlists and everything, okay? Let's see. It's rough.
Wait, a 3-hour
because
playthrough,
being a content
guys?
creator, I'm trying
Because
to
being a
be a content
guys?
creator. I'm
But
trying
I
to
thought
juggle
you were
everything.
streaming 8 hours a day.
Okay, I am.
Last time I
I'm
checked,
trying to juggle everything.
That's not 8 hours.
And you guys got to understand that I'm absolutely doing my best in every capacity
No, you're not.
to make sure that I'm not having a game stuck on hold and never finishing. At the very same
Like Divinity
time,
2?
I'm trying to give you guys enough of the multiplayer experiences that you like. You know what I mean? It's a very tough to balance all of this.
Guys, life is so tough. I can't imagine having it that hard in life. I just
So for me, the
can't
frustration
imagine what this man
sets
goes through on a
in
daily
when we're at a
basis.
time of the year when there's so much going on. There's no way I could possibly play everything that you guys want. That's where we are right now.
A good point, Smith.
You know, I want
He
to
wants
beat
150 on day stream and on night
Lost
stream.
Judgment.
Well, day
But if
stream's
I'm only playing it once a week, we'll
5
never finish
hours,
it,
night
and it
stream's
will
2
always be
hours.
an ongoing
What the
limited
fuck?
playthrough. But the more I play Lost Judgment, the less I play everything else. You see, it's tough. But anyway,
It's tough
the
being
good
me,
news here
guys.
is there are some playthroughs that are nearing completion. Okay, Forza Horizon 5, we're absolutely in the end game at this point. All that's left in Forza Horizon 5, there's one final leg of each story
There's no
mission.
real final, though. It just keeps
I think
going.
there's 4 of them. So there's like 4 more missions there, and then the big finale races, of which there's 4 or 5, and each one of those are about 15, 20 minutes long. So we could beat that within 1 to 2 streams tops. There's no way it's even going to take more than 2 streams to finish up Forza Horizon 5. Then that's done. Okay? And the Halo Infinite campaign, as I said, I'm predicting 2-3 streams tops to finish it. So another week, Halo Infinite campaign is done too. That will allow us to focus in on other things and take more time to do the things you guys want. Maybe even making a major stream of a game like Lost
But you
Judgment
don't
to try
play
to
the
finish
games
it up,
your
like a
fans
push to
want.
finish it, okay? Hold on one second, because my fan's not on, and it's actually getting a little stuffy in here, which is weird. I didn't think it would be, but it feels a little stuffy in here, so I want to turn the fan on. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
There's not snorts, so we won't count them.
Here you go, buddy. Get some refreshing air. Okay, much better. And we'll get nice refreshing air in here. Okay, so, I'm doing my best, guys. I am. And this coming week should be
If
interesting.
this is your
because
best,
this
holy
week
shit, I
will
hate
be
to
like
see your
a push
worst.
to wrap a lot of stuff up. It will be. It'll be a push to wrap up a lot of stuff and move on to
Well, you
new
can't
stuff.
do the girls'
question
club,
is,
Luis.
what
He's
will the new stuff be?
married.
And that's an interesting question. If I finish up Forza Horizon 5, if I finish up the campaign of Halo Infinite, okay, then the ongoing playthroughs would be Vice City, and then of course after that's going to be GTA 3. So we still got a while for Grand Theft Auto, and then weekly 1 Street Fighter session, okay, and Halo Infinite multiplayer. But this is going to leave some openings in the schedule, and there's a lot of ideas kind of buzzing around of what I should do. One game that came out surprisingly
Not
out
suck
of
at
nowhere
life and
is
stop
Serious
begging?
Sam 4. Came out for Game Pass. It had come out, I believe, last year on PC, and no one even talked about it. So now it's finally out on consoles. It was kind of like a sneak release, and people are saying, wow, you should play it. It's a game that's up your alley. I know, I played Serious Sam 1, 2, and 3, and I think it would probably be a fun game just as a couple streams, as a messing around kind of a deal. Nothing major, but something silly fun, you know? Some people want me to finish up Condemned Criminal Origins that I started on Halloween and never got back to. They're upset that it took me so long to even consider going back to it. Some people are of the opinion that
Hey, you're
once
a
I
worthless piece
finish
of
up
shit.
Lost
Yes, they
Judgment, I
are.
should immediately go into another lengthy RPG. And there's other
Well, how many
ideas
hours a day
tossed
does
around
he
like
stream
Scarlet
versus how many
Nexus,
hours of gameplay
Tales
is there?
of
It's
Arise,
two different
stuff
things.
like that.
Obviously,
I
he
don't
does his music,
know.
then he does his bitch fest, stuff like that.
It's going to be hard
But
to
in
figure
total
out
for
exactly
gameplay,
what
maybe 6
I should
hours
do.
a day.
There's
for
another game coming
gameplay.
out in the next week called The Gunk. Did you guys know this? A brand new game on Game Pass called The Gunk. It's supposed to be a combination of horror and puzzles, but it's a little bit cartoony graphics. And I guess, excuse me,
I like that punching himself in the chest to make himself
I
burp.
guess
Like,
what
why?
people who have played it
Just don't
earlier
burn
are
it to the
saying it's actually
microphone.
incredibly good, and it's going to be like a sleeper hit because no one's really talking about it, but it seems like it's this very, very good game. So, we have lots of options, and I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. I'm going to need your input over the next week to 2 weeks.
So I can
because I'm
ban
gonna
you for
start
giving me
wrapping
a
up
game
all
I
the
don't want to
playthroughs,
play?
and I'm going to need to know, what do I do next, right? So please, by all means, share your
Full
opinions
stream?
on what I should be doing
About
next,
8.
because I'm curious to hear what to do over essentially late December and January.
It's about
Okay.
8 hours of streaming in total, but only about
Once
5
February
to 6
hits,
of it is gameplay.
February is non-stop new releases. Like every week, there's 1 to 2 major new releases through the month of February. So we have 1 month basically to get through January. We got to figure out what you guys want to see during that month. Okay. Okay.
How about you beat all the games you're already playing,
now,
so you don't have to
coming
worry
up very
about
shortly, we have many holiday events. Okay, just to give you guys some perspective. So I'm off on Wednesday. I basically have one full streaming week, and then it's holiday stuff. We've got on Thursday, the 23rd of December, my holiday Christmas marathon, where I dress up in holiday attire all day long. I'm drinking stuff like
You're not
eggnog,
drinking, you're
festive
sipping
liquor,
at a
stuff
beer.
like that, and we're playing a variety of games that you
Oh,
guys
shit,
are
I
nominating.
drink more and I don't even drink.
These guys' last chance to nominate. And today, and maybe tomorrow, will be your absolute last chance.
Terrible
to nominate
Ryan
for
M.
the Christmas Marathon event. Then I'm going to close off those nominations, and I'm going to form polls. And those polls are you guys are going to vote on.
And those
that's
polls
gonna
are you going to
determine what
vote on,
games
and I'm
actually
going
get
to
played
ignore
during that
because
marathon event.
I'm going to
So
vote for
last
shit
chance,
that I don't
go to
want
my
to
channel
play.
page here, DSP
Well, then
Gaming,
why
go to
do you
the
add them to the
tab.
poll?
You'll see a post there that you could nominate games, and if you're a member of the channel, there's another separate members-only post where you can nominate games. Okay?
As long as it's the game I want to play, so we better pick the game I want to play, assholes.
Refreshing.
Take a sip of
So please
gin.
do so. Christmas Marathon event. Not only will we be playing a variety of games, but there will be a live feasting with the king, of which you guys will be voting on the cuisine types. The choices will be Filipino cuisine, Thai cuisine, and Vietnamese cuisine. Interesting. And then there'll also be a double-up episode of DSP Tries It Holiday Edition. 2 holiday-themed things will be tried during DSP Tries It. It's going to be a very fun, festive Christmas event. I hope you guys will join me on the 23rd if you can. Then on Friday the 24th of December, which, yes, is Christmas Eve, I realize many of you won't be able to join me that day because of holiday festivities of your own, but I'll be doing a holiday-themed Ask the King, where you guys...
Oh, wow, guys, it's Ask the King.
It should be a really fun time, and I hope that you guys will join me for that as well if you can. By the way, if you want to post up your questions for Ask the King, you can do so right now. The link
You're not wrong,
in the
Smith.
chat every 20
It's like,
minutes or so.
where would be the worst place to have my office? Here? Perfect.
Post up your questions ahead of time. Okay?
Snort.
So there you go.
Goddamn.
2 holiday specials back to back. I'm off from streaming on Christmas Day. Now, the week after Christmas, my focus will be wrapping up the playthroughs that I'm currently doing, and then my year-end specials, including the
Crying
most
like a bitch
disappointing games
and
of
begging.
2021 Countdown and the best games of 2021 Countdown. I love
But somehow
these
have the
every
same
single
games
year.
on both lists.
This year, there really is nothing to hold me back from doing them. Like last year, I was in the midst of Yakuza 7 and other stuff, and I was like, I can't do them yet until I get further. Now that's not the case. This year, I can actually do my Game of the Year countdown relatively soon. And I'll be doing it likely first week of January, because you figure come back from Christmas, do a few days of streaming, and then boom, as soon as January hits, start doing them. Likely I'll do them once a day. Like maybe one day I'll do the most disappointing games, and the next day I'll do like the Game of the Year awards. We'll see, because usually they take between an hour to an hour.
Again, the
and
year
a half
awards don't
each
mean
to
anything,
get through.
guys. You just
So
had
it's
a
good
whole
night
rant about it the other day. Again, the year don't count.
So,
Bullshit.
that's coming up. And then, of course, like I said, we got the month of January to go through. And then when January's done, February will be nonstop new releases. It'll be insane. So again, please, please share with me what games you want to see me play once I start.
Which
finishing
games you want
up
to
some
see
of
me
the releases
ignore.
I'm doing right now. Okay. Now, in addition to that, one thing I want to draw your attention to, guys, it's not good news.
You got to give me
We
money.
have dipped dramatically in members in the last 2 days.
Good.
Here's what happened.
Keep dropping.
Way back when, in May, I made the decision to leave Twitch. Despite the fact that I wasn't banned or anything, all the things that have been happening on Twitch were looking terrible. Number one,
His
me
favorite ramen
being kicked
place?
out
Now
of the
that'd be
partner program
hilarious.
with literally no justification or any kind of reasoning, just, you're out. Okay, great.
They told you
feel
why,
like
you just
being
ignored it.
Garbage by Twitch. Then, Twitch
Jackass.
erroneously suspending my channel for something I didn't do.
But you did
I
do
was
it.
like, that's it. Yeah, I'm just not going to stay here no more. I'm not going to be mistreated by a business that's completely unprofessional. So I left, and I knew it was going to be rough. But when I moved over here to YouTube, it was around this time in May, and a lot of people immediately became channel members, but a lot of people have never set it up to be auto-renew. I don't know why. Being on auto-renew...
I don't know
is
why
so
you guys won't
easy
give me
and
more
it
money.
basically saves you a lot of trouble. But some people didn't.
Saves
What ends
who
up happening is
trouble?
every month, around this time, we get a big dip in memberships. And then
What
all of a sudden,
trouble,
within
other
the next
than
week,
giving you
there's
more
another
money?
rush in memberships again. Okay? So we were at 334. The record on this channel is 334 members. That's the most we've ever had.
Oh, sorry.
And it was good because every day we were having momentum. Every day the memberships were going up and up. I was like, oh, this is exceptionally good. This is excellent because now we're making
I can make more
rally.
money,
So every
guys.
day we've got organic growth, and then what happens?
Sound Organics. Oh, I see. Making
And
soccer
now Momentum
counts.
is yesterday. I'm not kidding you. Yesterday we had no memberships. Zero memberships.
Good. Need to keep dropping.
It's not good. Okay.
You're right. It's great.
So I hope
the asshole.
that you will consider becoming a member if you're not.
I don't think I
Or a
tried to
member
do
and it
Halo.
lapsed, please renew your
Last
membership.
Halo I played was
I
Halo.
can sit here and go over all
Reee?
the benefits, but I do that every day.
Oh, Halo
I'm
2.
pretty sure you guys know what they are. And by the way,
Oh, yeah, his membership dropped hard.
I'm fairly confident you guys want to see the return of the retrospective event.
No, we don't.
All year I didn't do one, and people kept asking me, when are you going to do another retrospective event? So finally I said, all right, the year's ending. Let's bring it back. It's been a whole year since I did one. Let's do one.
And then
We gotta
everyone
hit
said
the
we don't want
members
to see
goal.
it, so
We
go
have
away.
So please become a member if you're not, and thank you in advance. All right? Fair enough? All right. I have to sneeze. It's not good.
Hey, Shamer, how's it going? Rock Light, how's it going? Mouse not moving again. Come on.
Like, it wasn't bad enough that my post-nasal drip was bothering me. Now I sneeze, which is just going to make it worse.
Man's clearly dying in front of us, but he's worried about his membership, guys.
Thanks. Thank you, Guts. He said, bless you. Thank you.
Guys, I'm having a heart attack. Don't forget to tip me before I go to the hospital, guys.
And then we'll come back and we'll continue on with my next subject. There's a couple pieces of gaming news I'd like to talk about today. Interesting gaming news, okay? Jasper, don't lick my head. Don't lick my head. He's licking my head. Ah!
Lick it. And then get gout.
Jasper!
And then you go to the hospital.
You nut. He's... Ah!
Clown mode.
Oh, you nut. You are a nut.
How's it going, Race? Thanks for watching.
He licks me and his tongue sticks
Hopefully
out
you
of
keep
his
enjoying
mouth,
it.
with his tongue like that after he licks me. You're a nut. Don't do it again. Don't. Oh, he's eating me. He's devouring me. Ah!
Devour.
It tickles. Yo, it tickles. Oh, my God. Jasper, you're a nut, man. Oh, my God. All right. That was a one-frame lick. That was a one-frame, just lick. A just frame lick. Okay, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Ugh. Oh. Oh, my nose. Fuck. Oh. Oh, my God. Excuse me. I'm exploding. Holy shit. Okay. Oh. Oh, man. All right, guys. So, holy shit.
And all that for
I'm
what?
back. Okay, I'm back.
Turn down the clown mode, dude.
So
Just
anyway,
saying.
guys. So that's what's going on with my streams. Halo all day today. Please support the
Hey,
Halo
look in the bald
streams. I
spot.
really like this game. One of my fave games of the year. And being that I'm playing it all day long in different capacities, I hope that you guys will support it. And please
sure you
give me
support,
your feedback
guys.
on what you want to see on my streams after I start wrapping up the Halo coverage, after I start wrapping up
Stick on Halo
Forza,
Infinite, dude.
games like Lost Judgment. I need to know what should be next on the agenda besides Grand Theft Auto. Because yes, Vice City, GTA 3 will be continuing still for weeks, likely a good chunk into to January. But I need to know what to do alongside that. Okay.
Beat the games you're already playing.
Now, speaking of Vice City, what a pain in the ass. Seriously, not the game. I'm not complaining about the game. Don't get me wrong. That's completely off base if that's what you thought.
Because one of his videos got blocked again.
Effing music. Now, as you know, I decided in the month of November I was going to do music in my videos again when it comes to the GTA playthroughs, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy, Forza Horizon 5, and all this stuff. I said, I'm leaving the licensed music in. I basically sacrificed income a lot because I made no money on the vast majority of playthroughs that I did in November. Even though normally I would see a big spike in income, I had none. No additional income in November, even though normally you make a lot of extra money on ads.
Snort.
Because I left all the music in. And all the music got claimed, so all those videos made me zero. Okay? But the thing that really pisses me off is, it's not only that you're not making no money, now we're going to block your videos. Like, really? What the fuck? How dare you?
Me know,
You know what?
Luis is talking about Halo.
How dare you block my video? I'm incredibly upset. You're the person who did it. Wait, you didn't do it. Who did it? Who blocked my video? Not you. Me? I did it. No, it wasn't me either. I'll tell you.
Man, what is with the clown mode?
Whoever out there.
Did he get a
owns
huge
the rights
sack of money
to
behind the
Blondie
scenes?
music.
He's just sitting on it before he
you-
reveals it?
Own the rights to Blondie music? Let me tell you something. I'm coming for you!
You're not waddling your ass out of that house. We all know that.
But I'm upset. Because when I was playing Guardians of the Galaxy last month,
I should, as far as I know, Greatest Shamer.
every
I
time
don't
they
know
played a
yet.
Blondie song, which was one of the songs in the soundtrack, the video would get blocked. Not muted. Not, claim, take my ad revenue. Completely blocked. No one can watch the video. No one. What the hell, man? I'm exaggerating a little. Basically, it was like United States, and I think the Netherlands or New Zealand or something like that would get blocked. Apparently, Europe could watch it. So if you were in Europe, if you're a European viewer, apparently you're okay with Blondie. You guys like Blondie, right? But in the United States, we can't allow that. No Blondie. So, what happens when a video gets blocked on YouTube for music? I have to do
You have to go in the ball and cry like a little bitch.
On it, and it gives you options. It's like, okay, here's the song identified that got your video blocked. Here's your
Greatest Shamer. Terrible, but true.
option 1.
Let's pin that.
Try to just remove the song but leave other audio in, and that's even says it's in beta. What's hilarious about this option has been in beta on YouTube since 2013. Yeah, this tool has been available on YouTube
Terrible
for
bad
music
data shit.
removal
You're probably
for
not
8
wrong.
years. And YouTube has never actually improved or perfected it, so they still just say it's in beta because it doesn't really work. What ends up happening is they'll try to make your video
Of course, Greatest
sound
Shamer,
like
right
shit.
before his
I
Neo
mean it.
stream.
First of all, it won't be stereo audio. It goes mono audio. It completely washes out the audio, so it sounds like you're inside of a tin can, inside of a closet, inside of a cave. Okay? So it just, you can't even tell what's going on in the audio at all, when you do this. So what it tries to do is distorts the audio to the point you can't hear the song anymore. Sometimes this works, most times it doesn't. Sometimes it'll say, oh, okay, your video is viewable now, and other times it's like, nothing, you still block. Another option they give you is to replace the song with royalty-free, unlicensed music that basically, if you put it in your video, it won't affect anything. But all they do, they play another song over the audio of your video, so you can't hear anything. All you hear is for 3 minutes. You can't hear it. It's terrible. I've tried it. It's a
I know, we
joke.
can't
It's
hear
so
your
bad.
amazing commentary, Snort, over the
So,
sound of the music that they
Those
put
two
in to
options
cover
are
up the song that
basically
you're doing.
worthless. The best option is to mute the video. Just that portion, though. So what it'll do is it'll identify
Probably Greatest Shamer.
the 3 minutes that the Blondie song played. It'll just cut the audio out.
Crap
And then the audio
for
comes right back when the
cat.
Blondie song's done. If you're watching an hour-long video, 2-3 minutes of audio missing, that's not a big deal anyway, right? It's really not. And to be honest,
Fucking
you're
hell.
watching Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you know, it's just a random song playing in the car. You don't even know when it's playing. It could have been playing when I was picking my ass or, you know, cussing someone out or doing a shout-out for something stupid, right? Someone saying something dumb and I'm responding to it for 3 minutes. Who knows? So, what I always opt to do when I get one of these video blockers is I try to edit out that portion and basically mute it. Now, I did that last night because last night I was uploading Vice City videos. Part 8 gets
Were you
blocked.
babysitting them,
Blondie.
even though everything's always out of
Fucking
fucking
Blondie.
order?
Only Blondie so far is a blocker for me.
You're not wrong, Ben
Literally
Tatership.
only
He's admitted
Blondie.
that they don't
He's
sleep in the
like,
same
every other
bed.
company's okay
Kirk, how's it
to have
going?
music in the videos, not Blondie. And again, it's probably not.
She
the
doesn't
band,
kiss
it's
him,
probably
that's
whoever owns the
how
rights to the
Karen
music,
is
which probably isn't the band anymore, which I know is sad. Isn't it sad? These musicians make all this
Oh, little
amazing
sneak
music,
snort.
make a living doing it, retire, and now someone else owns their music and makes money on it, and they don't anymore, right? That's how it works. It's pretty fucked up. So anyway, it mutes it blocks the video. I say, okay, let's fix it. Let's mute it. So I set this up around, I want to say 6:30 p.m. yesterday, right? As I was setting up for my late stream of Lost Judgment, I set it up to do it. I stream Lost Judgment. I
listening
go back and
snort.
check. Still not done. Okay? Later on the night, like 10, 11 o'clock, I check it. Still not done. I'm going to sleep. All right? It's like maybe 1, 2 in the morning. I'm falling asleep in bed. I'm like, oh, my eyes.
1, 2 in the morning.
Still not done.
No wonder you're always sleeping in, dude.
I go to sleep. I wake up this morning. I check it. It's still not done. What? It's been over 12 hours. It didn't mute 3 minutes of audio yet, okay? So, for those
Yeah, that
out
was a good
there
loud
who
one.
say things like, oh, YouTube has a built-in video editor. People who don't edit their videos are just lazy, man. Let me explain to you. The video editing in YouTube is not practical in any way, shape, or form. It's the most impractical thing possible. It literally is like the worst video editor you've ever seen in your life. It's not anything of use to anybody. I've tried using it for things like, oh, let me cut out a certain segment of a video and make it a separate upload. Doesn't work right. It's a piece of dog
You can
shit.
even see his upper
It
lip
really
because
is.
of the mustache.
So, finally this morning, after having breakfast, after, getting ready, I come up to the office to set up the stream, and I look, oh my God, it finished. So, grand total, no exaggeration, grand total, 15 plus hours to edit out 2.5 minutes of audio from a video. 15 and a half hours.
Terrible, Kurt.
Finally, the video's live, so I tweeted as well as did a community post on the channel saying, hey, you can watch Vice City Part 8 now. Those who waited an extra 15
He said,
hours.
what, Battle Snipe?
Oh,
that's hilarious.
So now watch it, and it sucks that you had to wait. And there's nothing I could do about it.
It's both Pantera shit. This is
it's life.
DSP we're talking
I've come
about.
to accept it, but it's just frustrating when it happens. So just to forewarn you guys, this could happen very well again during the Vice City playthrough. I actually heard, if you can believe it, Blondie's also in the soundtrack of Grand Theft Auto 3. So likely it's happening again. As much as I'm enjoying having the music on in these games, I can't wait till I never have to hear Blondie ever again. Like this, seriously? Seriously. This makes me have a negative association
That makes no
with
sense to
Blondie in my
Dachi,
head.
but then in his
So
wings.
just think about this. The intentions of the people who own the rights to the Blondie music is probably, oh, we don't want anyone stealing Blondie music and uploading it to YouTube illegally, and then we lose money. Okay? We don't want to lose money. That's why we block videos with Blondie in it. But what's happened is you've put a negative association in my head, so now I never want to ever hear Blondie music ever again. I will never give $1 to anything that has Blondie or relates to Blondie.
They took like 8 cents from me, guys, so I never want to hear them again, ever. Because they took 8 cents away from me. Reee, me.
So congratulations to the morons who own the rights to Blondie music. You're fucking idiots who don't understand copyright law nor YouTube, and you've actually pissed me off.
So if you're waiting for part 8, it's currently at 291
But anyway,
views.
and by the way, not
So I guess
Blondie.
291
The band is
people
amazing.
were waiting
People who own
for
the rights to the music are suck. They're morons.
Vice City Part 8 to
Okay.
come up.
So now that's out of the way, okay? Let us now talk about gaming news. There's 2 big news stories today that are going on. Let's talk about those 2 big news stories.
8 cent
The first
bitch.
big news story is regarding the PlayStation 5. It is official. It was announced this very morning that as of January 2022, the PlayStation 5 will be selling colored,
See a Grab
customizable
Prodigy.
face plates.
That's why they went after and sued a company that was actually offering those.
So for the 7
'Cause
people
they're going
who
out their
own a
own.
PS5 out there, you'll be able to
Doing alright,
replace
alright, Pantera. Enjoy
those
my first day
boring
off
white
after working
face
6 days in a
plates with some
row.
Colors.
Got
Colors
laundry
include
going, already did dishes.
Cosmic red.
Gotta get a couple things
Midnight
outside done
blue.
before the sun goes down.
Wait. Cosmic red, midnight black, Nova pink, starlight blue, and galactic purple. Ooh. Wow. Now it's funny.
Hit that like button, guys.
I talked about this a couple months ago.
I just want
I said,
DSP
isn't
to
it
win.
weird that 2 console generations ago, I remember both the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 had these customizable options that made a ton of money for those consoles. If you remember, the Xbox 360 actually had interchangeable faceplates with artwork.
Gotta be who has
printed
that's
on
what get him
faceplate.
divorced.
And those things weren't cheap. I remember they sold for like $30, and it was just a piece of plastic. That thing probably cost them, no exaggeration, $2 to manufacture. So you're talking like 1,000% markup they were making on a sale of those. They also sold stickers, decals.
That'd be great,
you could
Adachi,
put
but
on the side
we'll have
of
to
your
wait and see how
console,
that
both
goes.
The Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and I had these. This was the era of Street Fighter 4. I had Street Fighter 4.
Haha,
decals
gross, Mel. No one needs to
all
see
over
or
my
hear
Xbox
that.
360 and my PS3
Ah, what an image.
to decorate them and
We
make them
currently
look
have
kind of cool.
14
I bought
likes.
them. They were
Chronos.
expensive.
Yay!
$20 each. You know, again, probably cost them 50 cents to make. Probably like a 5,000% markup, right? Pretty crazy. So, last console gen, it just disappeared. No
Yeah, but
customizable options at all
the streamer or
for
uploader
Xbox
can still
One or
see the
PlayStation 4.
thumbs
You wanna talk
down.
about, like, what a loss. What were they
Let's
thinking
see.
there? This was printed money for them.
Just be Game Wars
2 console
unofficial. I
generations ago, like,
have
little effort, maximum reward.
81 likes.
Everyone liked
no,
it
86
too.
likes.
No
3
one
thumbs
minded
down.
adding some
George,
swag
send a
to
video.
their
31
console and
likes.
customize it
0
and make it
thumbs
their own.
down. 101 likes. 4 thumbs down.
So I have no idea what happened. Why they decided not.
So he can
to
still
do
see,
that.
like,
Last
what?
console gen.
I thought I got rid of the thumbs down, but I can still see the
this
thumbs down,
entire
guys.
last year-
Bullshit.
People have been saying again, wow, it's kind of weird. Doesn't it seem like these things could be customizable? And people
Exactly,
started
Van
messing
Tatership.
with
He'll
their
never admit her
PS5s and
leaving.
Realizing you can remove the faceplate.
Basecamp, wasn't he just here on Friday, I think?
Challenging to do so.
I know he was
It's
pointing out that
pretty
George
simple,
Sent us
a
stopped
pretty
putting
simple
videos
process,
up of
almost
him
as
cleaning.
if
Guess he finally
they
gave
had
up.
Intended for that to be part of the PlayStation experience, right?
How was that the count
So
from
why weren't they
Family Guy
selling
counting Meg?
customizable faceplate? It doesn't make sense. Okay? So, in the last year, a third-party company, I think they were called D-Lite, started making their own customizable faceplates for the PS5, and were hit with multiple cease and desist orders from Sony, saying, stop doing it, it's our property, we didn't give you permission to do this. So they had to stop legally.
Which thing I think they had the legal
Now
right
Sony's
to do.
announcing they're doing it themselves. So, finally, it's happening. Now, let's talk a little bit about this.
Yeah, that was
First of
deeper, and
all,
that's what I was talking
it's
about
not
earlier.
just faceplates,
That's when I was
but
doing it,
also
they got
controllers.
sued.
So, right now you can buy the standard white and black DualSense controller for PS5. You can also get the Midnight Black, which is the one that's all black. And then they also have Cosmic Red, which is the red with black. Okay? So what they've announced is they are going to also release these new Nova Pink, Starlight Blue, and Galactic Purple controllers. All right? As well as the faceplates to match them. So essentially, you're making a big set here.
For live streams on the
A big
YouTube
set of
app,
color for your PlayStation 5.
I don't really use
However,
YouTube
I
app
don't
that
think people
much
should
unless
have
I'm
any
watching on
pricing.
like a GTG stream on my phone.
Allow me to say, first of all, the new DualSense controllers are
GGG.
$79.99 each. $79.99 each for a game controller. $80. It's more than the cost of a game, right? That's more than the cost of a high-end dinner. You're going to take out your significant other for dinner. You're probably not spending $80. Okay?
I mean, it depends on where you're going.
It's incredibly expensive.
Patriots
$80
kernels could be a thing.
for the DualSense
I don't think the
controller.
kernels make it though.
No, admittedly, what'll end up happening?
It's gonna be Patriots
The price will drop
Buccaneers.
eventually.
with
But
everyone
of course, the
saying
premium product
that football's
now
rigged,
around
which
January
it
is gonna
might
charge
be.
up the butt,
Don't get me wrong.
right?
Or ever watch a Green Bay
Ridiculous
Packers game,
expensive.
the
It's
refs always
ridiculously
pull for them
overpriced.
and give them all
Controller's
those
nice,
calls,
don't get me wrong, I
but
like the DualSense, but you tell
then
me
let's
what's
see
in that DualSense
Patriots
that's worth $80.
Buccaneers would be an amazing
The
Super
haptic
Bowl.
feedback? You mean the haptic feedback that every game that I play, I forget is in there after 2 hours because it really doesn't add anything to the game? The touch screen, or the touchpad that doesn't add anything to the game? Really? Right
He's
now,
crying about the cost of
I'm
new
playing
controllers,
almost every game I
but he doesn't
play
buy his
on
controllers.
this. It doesn't have a touchpad. Guess what's lost between this and the DualSense? Nothing. The touchpad is completely superfluous, and it doesn't add anything to any games. It really doesn't.
You use it in certain games. You
The
don't use it in
battery
every game, but you
charge,
do use it in some games.
Really? The battery of the PlayStation 5 controller doesn't even last all day long. If you play games like me, 2 streams, by the end of the day, the controller's
Damn,
dead.
Luis. Must have been a good place, though.
This controller is using a rechargeable battery pack, and this lasts 2 days. Like, seriously, tell me what is $80 in that controller. I'm waiting. Because there's nothing. It's
Research and
completely
development.
overpriced. As usual, new
You're
console,
not
new
paying the
accessories,
$80
everything's
for the
overpriced.
controller, so you're paying the $80 for the controller,
Excuse
and
me.
research and development, and for taxes,
What they're
and for
actually
profit
saying is,
costs,
coming up
and for
the next
transportation,
year,
and
now
for
that we're
everything
entering
else.
year 2 of all these new consoles, you're finally going to start seeing.
Kind of like it's like, oh, this car costs $4,000 to make by parts.
Happens, like, the first
what about
year,
labor?
Usually
what about research and development?
Manufacturer has a
Oh, and you got to
strike
transport it
goal
out of the
on
Mexico
every
factory that was building, transport it across
then all of a
country
sudden,
lines.
now all the
You got to
third-party
distribute it
stuff
to
starts
different
coming out
dealerships
the
across the
market,
country.
and now all the prices
All that
dip
shit
because there's
costs
more-
money.
The demand is satiated by more product.
Look up Nobu
You
restaurants.
see, there's no more, oh my God, there's a shortage of product and the demand is too high. Now there's going to be an overabundance of products, so now prices will drop. You see? So, I really, honestly, don't see this being worth $80. If you like the colors, great, but I think it's a ripoff, quite frankly. Now, when it comes to the faceplates, excuse me, I said nameplates. The faceplates for the console, $55.
Taco with caviar? Holy shit.
$55.
Fancy shit at this place.
Okay? Keep in mind, I just mentioned Xbox 360 era. You could buy a faceplate for the 360 that was around $30. Or you could buy decals for the sides of your console, including the PS3. Those were around $20 to $25. Okay?
You still need a battery for the Xbox.
$55 for colored plastic. Seriously.
Says guys spent $150 on a fighting game
push
stick.
your luck? Sony really wants to push their luck this console generation. They're making some very interesting choices. Knowing that they are the leader right now in the market, they are really, really doing their best to test the waters of what the consumer base will put up with. Because $55 for two pieces of plastic that arguably probably cost Sony $5 to manufacture. You know, a 1,000% markup. You know? Now,
I've heard of Logitech tips before. I think I've gone to it
it's
before.
an optional thing. You don't need it. It's completely
Jonathan Stone, how's it going?
It's just an extra little thing.
Welcome to the stream.
But I compare
Just
apples
pointing at
to
the train wreck,
apples.
laughing at him.
The last time we had console customization, which was two console gens ago, it was way less expensive. And because of that, I know for a fact there were people who went out
Solid
and bought
gold.
multiple things.
Yeah.
Like they would go out and buy
Surprised,
faceplates for their Xbox 360.
Damn, who did the song
several
Contentious?
decals, and they would swap
FC
them out.
Hammer doesn't own it.
I know that. I had friends who did this. They liked that feeling that I could customize my thing, and every few months I could change it up.
Hey,
Who's going
Woomy.
to drop $55 every few months for a new faceplate set? It's too expensive, you know? So,
Then don't buy it. I actually got a
know,
custom
man.
skin for my
it just
PS3.
seems to me like this console
It's the
generation,
Vikings.
Sony is just...
Custom skin.
I
Costs like
just
$12
said this the other day. I said every console gen there's a flip-flop, right? So, PlayStation 2 era, Sony completely and utterly dominated. All of a sudden, next console gen seems like Microsoft did everything right except Red Ring of Death, and it took Sony the entire console generation to catch up to Microsoft.
I'm just enjoying my day off after
PS3.
working 6 days in a row. I usually
Then
get
they
Mondays
flip-flop
off.
Again, next console gen,
That's 'cause
Microsoft
I
does
control the
everything
schedule.
wrong, and the
Like, I don't wanna work
PS4
Mondays.
dominates
Well, then
the
I just
entire
won't work
time.
Mondays.
All right? Now, PS4 has a foothold in the industry, so when the new consoles come out, everyone wants a PS5, and PS5 has way more demand. But now what we're seeing a year later...
Well, have you seen his
there's just
tweets on Twitter? He's
PS5s
constantly
go
sucking
around,
off Jeff Knightley from
Xbox
Xbox
Series
and all
X's are
that.
selling way better because they're more available, and people are realizing, wow, Game Pass, same features, if not better features. Why do I want a PlayStation 5 when I'm getting great
Get your
things on
Gambit?
the
How's it
Xbox and I'm
going?
trying to buy the Xboxes now? So we're seeing this flip-flopping every console gen. And right now I feel like
Yes,
we're
you do
only
a
year
lot of
into this.
flip-flopping there, DSP.
And
We
this
know that
console gen is
already.
very interesting because of the fact the supply and demand factor is a huge thing. I don't know what's going to happen this console gen. I really don't. And by the way, Microsoft has all these game studios now developing exclusively for them, and I don't know. We're going to see what happens. We are. But this, to me, I read this news and
He's
I'm like,
bitching about stuff costing money.
I'm happy.
Stuff you don't
that
need
they
to buy.
actually went back to customization.
Costing money
I
that
don't
he doesn't want to
understand
spend
why
even though
we
you don't have to
reworded
buy
the
it.
entire console generation. It's silly. People like customizing their shit. They do. But then why
And
are
that
you going
costs
to like
money.
ridiculously overprice it all? Especially at a time when people who want your console can't buy it, and you could be putting, you know what I mean? You'd be putting your efforts far towards other things, not $55 for two pieces of plastic.
This guy who spent $150 on a piece of plastic for his 1 2-hour stream
Okay,
every week.
so that's one news story. That stuff's
Stream
all
something
coming
for an
in January
hour.
2022. The exact
Well,
date isn't
once
out yet,
a
but
week
yeah,
for
you
2
can get that
hours.
stuff starting in January at some point.
They spent $150 on it.
The other news story I want to talk about. November sales numbers are in. They call it NPD. It's like the actual sales numbers tracking, what sold in November, gameplay or gaming-wise. Consoles. The Switch was the top seller. The Xbox Series doesn't break it down, but it says the Xbox Series was the second seller, and the PlayStation 5 was the third seller. Now, this is pretty much a no-brainer. What is readily available out there to purchase? The Switch. You could go to any store right now, and they all have a Nintendo Switch. You buy it right now. What is more readily available between the two current-gen consoles? The Xbox. In fact, what we found...
Because apparently no one wants it.
November.
Skull Vikings, yeah.
Series S
we won the bowl of teams that can't beat the Lions.
At a lot of stores. They had
on Thursday night.
People were trying to get the X and finally said, you know what? We're never going to get the X. Just buy the S. And all the S is sold. So that makes sense to me that the Series S or the Xbox Series would be the number 2 seller for November because it was more readily available. PlayStation 5 is the thing you just can't find anywhere. It's nowhere. You can't buy it online.
Why
still.
do you care, DSP? You already have a PS5 unless your roommate wants one.
So
is that why you're bitching about it? Because your roommate wants one, but she can't get one, so
really
you got to bitch about it?
Or not, depending on how smart you are, I guess I should say, is the sales numbers for games in November, okay?
Oh,
now,
well,
ladies and gentlemen,
you got a really good sister
you remember
then.
what happened in November. In early November, Call of Duty Vanguard released. And most
no
people
one cared.
said, wow, this game sucks ass. It's the worst Call of Duty in years. Everyone panned it, right? And what we had was initially, we were told the game was down 40% in sales.
I like the Switch. I love the PS4, but
40% of the people
it's
didn't buy it.
It's impossible to get anything right now because of fucking scalpers.
Okay? Battlefield 2042 came out like a week later. But what happened? Halo Infinite's multiplayer released just a few days for free before Battlefield 2042. Completely destroying its
momentum. They got the original Switch, PS4 Pro, and a hell of a PC.
Big momentum, thinking, oh wow,
then again,
sucks. Everyone will buy
I can
Battlefield.
afford all that.
But then Halo Infinite dropped, like, oh
not because
shit,
I got my car payment,
just got blown out of the water, and everyone
when
who
I bought
had
that stuff, I didn't have a car
console or
payment.
PC ended up playing Halo Infinite that week instead of Battlefield. So Battlefield sales numbers were down compared to what normally you would see for that game franchise. Okay.
I want a PS5. I just
you would say to yourself,
impossible to get one.
So what were the sales numbers for November? The best-selling game for November 2021 was Call of Duty Vanguard. The second best-selling game for November 2021 was Battlefield 2042. Now, to put this in perspective, the third most-selling game of November was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond / Shining Pearl. The fourth most-selling game was Forza Horizon 5. And the fifth most-selling game was Madden 22, which came out months prior. Okay? Now, let's talk reality here. Okay? We all talked about this and said, what's going to happen? Call of Duty is going to have its worst year ever. Call of Duty is going to have, like, really, Vanguard's beta was
people are going to buy those games no matter
what.
what.
Like shit. Going back in time to World War II is a bad idea. Runs on the same engine as Modern Warfare. They didn't even try. Like, all these negatives. Okay? All of these negatives. And you would say, okay, so how did it sell? Well, here's the truth. It did sell 40% less this year than it usually does. It actually did. If you look at the numbers, it's down about, I think it was like, actually, if you aggregate, it was like 30% or something like that. It wasn't overall 40. It was like 30% less sales than it usually does around this time of year. But it was still the biggest game of November. Why?
Because it's Call of Duty.
An insanely huge group of people out there.
It's like, I don't get it. Why did this Marvel film do so well, even though
they don't care about
it wasn't that good of a Marvel film?
They don't care
because it's still Marvel.
Say about it. This is not you and me. We're common gamers, right? We're people who play a variety of games.
Common.
Enjoy gaming as a whole.
Mr.
That's
over 100 grand
people.
A year.
These
You're not a common gamer.
Just play Call of Duty or just play military shooters. This is their games. That's it. That's to them in the realm of video games. There's military shooters. So regardless of if this is the worst one, they're still buying it to play it. Even if it's not as good as last year, they're still buying it. You understand? And this is why you don't understand.
That's
when
for
you
players,
look
but
at
those are not snorts.
content creators, and when you look at people in the competitive first-person shooter scene.
Well, he's got to
I said,
talk
"Wait a
about
minute, I
something,
don't
or else he's going to have to play the game,
Call of Duty's
fangirl.
down
And
40%
we all know he's not
sales
going to play the
this year.
game anytime
How are people in
soon.
the competitive Call of Duty scene even going to make a living this year? No one cares about Call of Duty, right? Wrong. Their communities are actually insulated. And allow me to explain. We've been talking
Like your
about
community is
Activision
insulated
Blizzard and Bobby Kotick.
From the truth?
Right? Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, at this point, he's been exposed for misdeeds and misdoings in his company. People hate the guy. Hate him. They want him out. The workers there want him out. The stockholders want him out. Everyone wants to get rid of Bobby Kotick. Bobby Kotick is insulated from any kind of bad repercussions for anything he does for the rest of his life because he's filthy rich. He is rolling in money. He makes
Ooh,
bajillions
man,
of dollars.
just let that jealousy drip
They
off
can't
your
even
lips there,
calculate
buddy.
enough numbers to
There's
figure
all
out how
kinds
much
of
money this guy
jealousy.
makes in a year.
His
The only
eyes
person who
aren't
makes more
glowing
money
green
than
right now
Elon
from all the
Musk.
jealousy.
All right, I'm over exaggerating. But you understand what I'm saying. When you reach a certain level of
Having
either
money,
success
unlike you,
or financial security in life, you're insulated from anything. Right now, Bobby Kotick could have his face on the front of every magazine, every online publication saying, this man is the devil. And he would be fine for the rest of his life because he's so rich.
because he's got fuck you money, unlike you, DSP.
You'll look at Call of Duty. This is a franchise. They're in the middle of a company. The company is being torn asunder internally by these allegations of sexual misconduct. They're being sued. The people, by the way, this morning it was official. People at Activision Blizzard are forming a union and striking. This has just happened this morning, okay? So all this is happening at the company. Did it actually affect Call of Duty's popularity?
Nope.
No, because the people who play it don't care. The people who play it are in this mindset that
It's because
all
the
I do is
12-year-olds who
military
playing to get
shooters
mommy
every
to
year,
buy the game
and I
for
don't
them
give a fuck what's going on
don't
with the company.
care.
I don't even care if the game is good. I buy it anyway.
DSP, you're a 39-year-old
See?
man. What the
And
fuck
I've
do you
said
care?
this before, and I'll say it again. You will never
Well, 39-year-old
institute
pig
positive
roach. I want to say a
change
man.
anywhere if you keep supporting bad practices. You just won't. If every
Yeah,
time
it goes
Nintendo
nowhere. It means nothing.
ignores the
Exactly,
feedback from
Smith.
its fan base,
If he had a bigger voice and he wasn't
completely
such a piece of shit,
says, I
and
don't
he
care
could
what
actually,
you guys want.
change
We'll do whatever
something,
we want,
then
and
maybe
you
it would
keep
make
giving
sense
them
for
your
him to talk
money.
like
For
this.
example,
But he can't,
everyone said
and he
they wanted
doesn't.
a Switch Pro. I want a Switch with a more processing power, a better video card.
Like I said, Hydra, more
right?
like a pig
more
roach,
hard
but
drive
still.
space, faster loading hard drive. I want better, all these improvements.
All those
Nintendo
improvements
says,
you can get
"Fuck
with,
you, we don't care about what you want. Here's the Switch OLED, which is just a slightly better
PS5
screen
or
and,
Xbox Series
a
X
few other
or
tweaks here
PC.
that you don't need." And everyone went and bought it anyway. So guess what happens? Nintendo says, haha, we win, you lose, we do whatever we want, we'll never change. Activision Blizzard will never change as long as they
'Cause
have
they don't
this
need to,
really
'cause they make their own
brainwashed
money,
group of
unlike you,
millions of
DSP.
gamers who will play their crap every year, regardless if it's good or not. They have now been conditioned for the last 10 plus years. Call of Duty comes out every year, I buy it, I play it. It's the same thing I just mentioned. Madden 22 was the 5th most selling game in November. The game came out months ago.
Because
It's
Madden
still in
is
the
a
top
big
sales
seller.
because there's people who
And
are
always will
conditioned
be.
that every year I must buy Madden. I don't play any other games. I just play sports games, so I just play Madden every year. And so they
I
must
buy
buy
one
the new
per
Madden
console
and play it.
usually.
They don't even, they probably don't even listen. They probably didn't play the beta. They probably don't listen to any criticism or feedback about the game. They just
Because
buy it and play it.
they're just playing the game to have
And then what
fun.
they do,
They're
they
not
tune
like
into
you. They're
their
not worried.
favorite
But what if
content
this game doesn't
creator
make me money?
who
Well, they're just playing it for
covers
fun.
these games,
Or they play
and
with their
literally
friends.
This is the game's butt constantly, right? What's funny is that I've actually heard that big content creators this year, like Dr. Disrespect, outright said Vanguard sucks. He outright said, "I'm just gonna play the battle royale because this is shit." Yet it's still so. You see what I mean? Even the
But he
biggest
still
guys
bought
who
it. If he
are
doesn't buy, he
proponents
can't play the Battle Royale.
of
So what the
games
fuck
like
do you
this
care?
Are saying it sucked and it still sold. It was the best-selling game of November. So when you're that protected,
Good.
okay, how will we ever?
The
I
more
mean
it pisses you off,
how will we
the more I
ever
like
see
it.
change? How will we ever see Call of Duty get better when every year they're rolling in dough?
Here's
Now,
a hint. It
admittedly,
won't get better.
a 30% dip in overall sales is huge. Keep in mind, this is Activision Blizzard's best-selling game is Call of Duty. They actually told all of their other game studios, you will now work on Call of Duty and Warzone. We don't care about what you're working on. Drop it. Work on Call of Duty because this is our cash
He does not
cow,
take questions
as
during
they
the
say.
podcast, Restless. This is all about him bitching and crying
So,
while refusing to
but
play
the
the game
thing
he's
about
supposed to be
me here
playing.
Is But it's hilarious. I was going to ban this idiot who says I did something I didn't do. I compliment Dr. Disrespect, and the guy says I insulted him, so fuck you, you're out of here.
Wow. Sure was salty there.
You look at the situation, you're like, they will lose money this year from what they thought they were going to make. They will, absolutely. But at the same time,
they're still going to make more money than me. Reee, mean. That's bullshit, guys.
I would say you would need to have, and this is no exaggeration, probably 5 straight years. 5 years where sales remain
crying and
down
begging
for
for
Call
money?
of Duty, and then maybe you would actually see a reaction where they'd have to change things. Because when you're rolling in this much money, 1 year where the sales are down, I'm sure that the stockholders won't be super pleased, but, you know, it's going to bounce back.
Like, you know anything about
This scandal that
stockholders.
they're currently in, they're embroiled in this scandal all year. It's not going to last forever. As Gandalf would say, this too shall pass, right? Everything, you know, everyone's up in arms now. Give it another year.
Wait, did Gandalf
move
say
on to
that?
Another thing, we won't even remember this. Seriously.
He said, you shall not
And
pass. Let me look that up.
They're going to come back. They will. Next year's the new... They already said next year's the new
Who
Modern
said
Warfare.
this too shall pass?
People are going to come back who weren't here for Vanguard this year.
Abraham
they're gonna come back
Lincoln.
for Modern Warfare next year. Because a lot of people were just upset that Vanguard was...
Not Gandalf. Gandalf said you will not pass.
Game, and you'll see the sales...
Holy
skyrocket
shit,
back up again.
DSP.
But this is what I mean. Like, people look at these situations...
He tried to quote
think, wow,
Gandalf, but he got the wrong person.
This is the end. It's not. These companies are so
You
protected.
shall not pass.
Because you and I are
Gandalf,
different.
not,
You
this
and
too
I,
shall pass.
we look at
Fucking
these things
hell.
objectively, right? We say, wow, take a look at Vanguard compared to other Call of Duties, right? The gameplay sucks. The graphics are buggy and literally bad. Like, the more you played the beta, the more you realized how bad the game was. Yeah, I didn't want to play it anymore. I'm definitely not buying this. It looks like garbage, right? And then you play Halo Infinite, you're like, wow, what a difference. Halo Infinite, they put a lot of effort.
Another thing is
into everything.
that they took out the bathrooms
By
from
the
the
way,
hiding in
I should call this out.
Call of
You may
Duty.
have noticed that Halo Infinite wasn't in there. That's because Halo Infinite isn't counted in these numbers. Halo Infinite was not officially sold. It was just the beta was digital downloads for free, and so it's not actually tracked in this NPD data. I would guarantee you Halo Infinite did not get as much as Call of Duty. Seriously. Even with being free, I bet it's not in there. You know what was interesting is I don't have the top 10, but Guardians of the Galaxy made top 10, which actually surprises me because I actually didn't think
That's
Guardians
exactly
of
his
the
mindset
Galaxy
there,
would
Smith.
do
I'm
that
sure
well
of it.
because
As
a lot of
Gandalf once said,
attention
bitches
at
get
all.
stitches.
honestly, it basically people didn't play it till like 2 weeks after it was released because finally reviews came out and said it was good, and so then it went on big discount, and then people started buying it. But apparently it did. It made top 10. I think it was like 7th or something like that for the month, which is good for a game like that, actually. So, you know, all I have to say is it's a little disheartening because
These
we
guys
have
can make all this
game
money and I
studios
can't.
out
It's
there
bullshit,
that
guys. They
are
should be making that
busting
money,
their
not them.
they're trying to innovate. They're trying to put out what I would consider not only a product for sale and consumption to make money, but they're also trying to make works of art. You know what I'm saying? They're actually putting in the honest effort to
But
do
you hate
something
the
above
works
and
of art
beyond just,
games.
I pumped out a game.
The works of art,
And then you
art
got
games kick
Activision
your
Blizzard,
ass.
who in the case
We're
of
just
Call
still
of Duty,
bitching, John.
a
Now,
lot
what
of
else would he
cases
be
it's like
doing?
They're just pumping out another turd this year. Oh man, I got to make another bowel movement and sell it. And
Scat fetish.
right. And it doesn't matter. When you're so... again, there's an entire culture around it. There's a competitive gaming culture. There's entire... What do they call it? Phase and Optic and shit. These are fucking clans that are so focused on first-person shooters that, like, there's an entire million-player base based just off of following those fucking competitive clans. Right? And you know they're playing Vanguard this year. They're not skipping it. They're playing Vanguard.
They're playing games
This is
and
what I
having
mean,
fun,
like, it
guys.
seems
It's
like They're
bullshit.
protected from any kind of criticism, from any even when they sell 30% less overall, they're still the best-selling game of November. I mean, fuck. There's a problem there. You know what I mean? There is. There's a problem there.
You're the
man.
problem.
Maybe we got to find a way to fix this. Maybe we got to open the eyes of these fucking people. You know?
Have them
This is
give all that money
crazy.
to me. Reed, don't spend
Gaming
$70 on
today
Vanguard.
is
Give
so
me
different than how it
$70,
used to be.
guys.
Gaming today is so... There's so many kinds of games.
Terrible
So
retro,
many
but yes.
Culturally, right? Think of all the different kinds of game experiences you can have. Artistically. You know.
But
And
you
then,
hate
I
artistic
just play
games.
Call of Duty every year, no matter what, man. I'm buying it. Like, what the fuck? Open your fucking eyes and your horizons. Stop being so ignorant that you give money to people who fucking don't deserve it. Honestly, do you think Bobby Kotick deserves
Tevin?
$1?
Tevin doesn't deserve that
What the
money,
fuck is he
guys.
gonna
I
do with it?
do. Give that money to me, Ree.
I don't know, man. I just don't know. That gets to me because being a lifelong gamer and being a content creator for 13 years, seeing the
Lifelong
games
gamer,
that
my
deserve
ass.
success not get it.
Mobile games don't count as
Right?
games, damn
Like
it.
Psychonauts 2. That game is. I feel so bad because I was the biggest critic of Tim Schafer. I thought the guy was basically a scumbag after Broken Age. Being honest, that was my opinion of the guy. I felt like he took everyone's money, Kickstarter money, and ran with it, and didn't even finish the game. Okay, that was my opinion. I went into Psychonauts 2 being the biggest critic and thinking it was going to suck ass. It was so good, and it's a game that most people.
So is it going to be? Is it going to be
play.
Bugsnax or Psychonauts
All
2 for his game of
It's
the
a game
year?
that most people will never ever pay attention to,
No, Bugsnax came out last year, didn't it?
right? And it's not going to get a sequel. Sales wise, it didn't even reach the top selling games of the month. That month, what was it? September. It didn't even reach it. Not even close. And it was on Game Pass, and it didn't reach the top selling games of that month. And that game is utterly deserving of recognition. And then you get Call of Duty.
Exactly,
the
Battlesnite.
same shovelware every fucking year, and it's the top selling game, right?
Exactly, like DSP's doing all this bitching, but like, if he was entertaining, if he could get people to like the stuff he does, like, hey, hit that like button, guys. If he could do that, then he wouldn't be bitching so much because he actually get money that he wants. So he can pay his bills. You got the Scopely bill, you got the DoorDash bill, you got the Total Wine bill. Another Lean Manual ban. Not even started with a Lean Manual ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chicken Man did our one super chat of the day so far. And he says, am I okay? Pinocchio says, am I okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm upset. Can't you tell
I'm upset. I need that money. And you guys just aren't giving it to me.
I don't want these games to be successful that don't deserve it. It's just ridiculous. It really is. Evil wins. Evil wins again.
Sure does with you, DSP.
No, I don't like that. I don't like it. I want the games that are the most original, the most, you could tell there's passion and effort and skill and love.
So the exact opposite
and
of you.
attention put into it. I want those games to succeed. I don't want Call of Duty to be the best-selling game every year because it doesn't fucking deserve it. It just doesn't. It's not that good. It's not. It's not even close. It's not even the second best first-person shooter this year, but it's the best-selling game of November. It's fucked up.
Because it came out in November, and new games always get a spike in sales because they're new.
So Chicken Man has done a $2 super chat and says, don't judge Madden, you're not a sports gamer. Now, admittedly, you're right. I haven't played Madden in many years. All I know about Madden is what I hear. That it's the same shit every year, you know?
Kinda is. That's why I don't buy it every year.
The few times
once
that I did
per
play
console
Madden,
generation.
I didn't feel like it was anything original or different. I kind of felt like it was kind of the same Madden game. But I'm not well educated on the subject.
No, well,
The
educated on
Dirty Troll
anything.
Did a $5 super chat. It says, will console gaming and PC gaming die if streaming games ever become 100% functional? I have no idea. I don't think we're anywhere near close to even have to think about that because we don't have anything in that regards right now. Like, trying to stream on PS Now is like impossible, right? Google, what was it? Google. I can't
DSP,
even
your
remember what
Jan
it
is
was
showing.
called. Google, I forgot. The Google service
Stream's
that
been
was,
going on for
Stream
hour and
Stadia?
24 minutes.
Google Stadia. Google Shitia. Google suck. It's terrible. It didn't work. Most people said they tried it. It was garbage, so they never did it. So I don't get too far ahead of myself. Maybe one day it'll be something of concern. Not right now. Zulu Dobson has tipped me $1.50. Says, happy Halo stream day. Thank you, Zulu. I appreciate that. Yes, today all Halo all day long. And
That's going to get me
Gerald
excited, guys.
has done a $4.20 tip and says, I had my first exam today and it fucked me right in the ass. Your stream helps me out a lot. Thanks. Oh my God.
Right to the
Oh
microphone.
my
Thank
God.
you, DSP.
Oh.
What a way to appreciate your fans giving you money by burping to the microphone for them.
That was disgusting.
Yes, it was.
Gerald,
but you're
thank
going to do
you
it again and
for the
again and
tip.
again.
I appreciate that. It's the top tip of the day. Gerald F. Okay. Yikes. That was disgusting. Carlton Jr. has tipped me $1.50.
Once again, right to the microphone. Thanks.
Oh, excuse me.
Fuck.
Carlton Jr. has tipped me $1.50. He says, games like Call of Duty, Apex, and Fortnite that make me give people the side eye now when they say that they're gamers. They play one game a year, maybe another one for 2 minutes, and shit on everything else. It's wild, honestly. By the way, I play Madden, and it sucks. Okay, then. I'll take your word for it, because I don't know. Actually, now we're up to $6 in tips. So, here's the thing. I really feel like we've got a cultural
Counts as 10?
dichotomy.
Sure.
All right? Because it used to be, if you were a gamer, you were kind of like, you were the, oh my God, you're a video gamer? You nerd, you geek. You know, you were part of a subculture that was laughed at and derided and all of that. Okay? Then what happened is gaming went mainstream. And when gaming went mainstream, it went mainstream in many different ways. For example, like in places like Korea and stuff like that, you had League of Legends that went so mainstream over there that it's like ingrained in their culture as part of their entertainment and everything.
No,
they
it's
see
not.
League of Legends just as much as like a competitive sport or anything else in their country.
That'd
and
be
that's a ginormous
StarCraft,
player base,
not
ginormous
League of
viewer base,
Legends.
ginormous money making. But then anyone who's not involved in that, it's like it doesn't exist, right? Like I don't know, you know, I don't know nothing about League of Legends. I don't play anything about it. I don't, you know. Like literally, they could make billions and billions of dollars on it. I know nothing about it. It doesn't affect me in the least. You see? Now, then you go on to the whole first-person shooter crowd.
I tried League of Legends and I could
Literally,
not get
people
into
who
it.
only play FPS games, usually Call of Duty, sometimes other games. I would argue that in the last few years that extended to the Battle Royale experience. So now you've got Warzone, you've got Apex Legends, you've got these games in the mix. But it's its own entity, right? It's insanely profitable. There's content creators out there like Dr. Disrespect and many others who literally that's their shtick. And they are insanely successful as a result of it. But again, it's kind of like its own insulated bubble. And if you're outside the bubble, you can perfectly enjoy video games and never care about anything in that bubble, and it won't ever affect you.
I heard the show's
But
actually
that
really
bubble's
good,
still
which is kind of
insanely
surprising.
profitable and insanely successful, right? I almost feel like if you draw up the landscape of gaming,
And as
have,
much as
you know,
a
like
cash grab it probably
competitive
was,
style, legend style games
it
in
is
this
kind of nice
bubble.
to see them
You've got your
expand that way
first-person
because,
shooter
like, hey,
competitive battle royale
League of
games in
Legends
this
won't
bubble,
last
right?
forever.
You
What
got
can we
maybe
do?
your kids'
Expand on the
games,
universe,
right?
make more money.
In this bubble, like games that are just kind of for kids, like Fortnite and stuff like that, goes over here in this own separate bubble.
I'm glad I
And
don't
you
got
look at these
Comcast.
bubbles that are all insane dynamos of profit.
My cable company's been
right?
usually pretty good.
But then you're like, well, what else is going on in gaming? Oh yeah, all these other great games that still can be profitable. But man,
Hit the like
they
button.
don't
Do it, meow.
they
Wait,
don't.
meow, my dog.
It's so
Do it
odd
now.
to me. They just don't seem to be
Wolf.
like compare or connected to the other stuff. Everyone outside of the bubble
Apparently up
agrees
to
Call of Duty this year sucks ass.
30
And
likes.
30%
All
of the
right.
people who normally would buy it, who are outside of the bubbles, didn't buy it, and it's still the best-selling game. You know,
He would never be able to keep up with it, John Doe.
and it's hard to argue, Carlton, because here's the thing. Oh, those people aren't gamers. They only play one game a year. But the game they play is one of the most popular and one of the most successful. So how can you say they're not gamers? What you could say is diverse gamers. Maybe they're very much tunnel vision, right?
Yeah, tunnel vision going on,
But
guys.
that doesn't mean that they're not gamers. I think the word gamer now is definitely changing. Because it
You're not
used to
wrong,
be someone
Josh.
who's in on all the games, you know, like I said, used to be this group, this fringe group. Haha, you're a subculture that's to be made fun of and derided because you like video games. Now it's like, who doesn't play video games? We didn't. By the way, we didn't even get to mobile games. Genshin Impact. Whoa, that's its
WWE
own bubble
champions.
in itself. You
Say it. WWE champions.
Okay. 672. Timmy,
At DSP can talk for hours and not say anything
These
restless.
Modes like My Team and Ultimate Team have ruined sports titles.
That would be
so
hilarious,
they
John
show all
Doe.
their focus. I mean, you're right. That's the nickel and diming, right? That's the whole. Oh, open a random pack to see if you can get the player you want or something. But it basically took on the mobile game formula of loot boxes and has become insanely popular and profitable for these companies. So they're never going to give that shit up, right?
It's WWE champions time. I love it.
By the way, 672, just so you know, this morning, your entire spot was blown up. I got a super chat from someone accusing you of being Froggy the Kid and saying it's really you and I should ban you permanently from my stream. So just so you know, your spot, you've been completely exposed on my stream. So you were here
just like you before you play Neo, but
by someone who's now banned. Chicken Man tipped me $1.50. He says, you forgot to talk about the news that was out this morning. Netflix is working on a Mega Man movie. I just don't care. I just don't care. When Netflix comes out with...
I was supposed to be about gaming news, but I don't care about gaming news, guys.
Like or Cowboy Bebop. Why the fuck do I care about Mega Man? When there's information about it, like showing actual people acting and stuff, and it looks good, maybe I'll care, but I just don't care. Everyone can make every possible live action thing. Okay. All right. So, I think that's it. I think we've covered everything, my friends, this morning. Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't miss a super chat.
Hour and 31 minutes of pre-stream so far.
So, I think. In summary, guys.
Yep, an hour and 31 minutes.
For today. Please support the Halo streams.
Halo!
All Halo all day long today. I'm about to start with campaign like right now. And
it might be something like that game, but we'll have to wait and see, though.
It should be fun. I'm looking forward to both, more open world stuff, but also story development and the like. It should be a good stream. I really enjoyed the game so far. Hope you'll chill with me. And so please support it. Please support Halo. Because I'm having a great time with it. I feel it's one of the best games of the year. And,
support Halo. By watching? No, by giving me money.
I want to have a good time with all of you. All right? But also, memberships are way down. As you can see, we just did the whole pre-stream. Guess how many memberships we got? So please support the channel via memberships. In particular,
let's see if I can make a friend.
Expired, you probably want to re-up it. We're trying to hit this goal to make the
kind of
event happen. So please, if you like the channel, please support it in a various way. All right, that is it for the pre-stream podcast, my friends. Let's end it for today, and let's jump into Halo. Sound good?
Sounds good to me. Although his gameplay is so bad.
Sounds good.
So fucking bad. 364 people watching. He's got 314 members.
So let's do a few things. Let's turn on the console.
He's got 13,000 tips. Congratulations, DSP.
Excuse me.
Bro, clear.
Let's turn on my headset. Let's mute the mic.
Not very many. At least not the good one, Smith.
Game console on the television, so the game console will show up on the television. Let's lift the controller. Let's press the button to start this up. You heard that. You heard that, right?
Heard that right.
Let's now switch over to the game feed. Let's get rid of these ads. Let's shrink the size of the webcam to be the proper size of the webcam for a gameplay stream. Awesome. Let's center the leaderboard. And now, as I'm about to boot the game, I have to piss really quickly. So give me like a minute and a half. I'll piss, wash my hands, come right back, and we'll boot it right up.
No, you won't.
Be right back.
You won't wash your hands. It won't be a minute and a half. Amazing gameplay right here, guys. And I love, it's not a... Oh, he's been doing this now where it's not a break, guys. It's not a break. I just got to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back, but it's not a break. So we'll say 33:30. So he's got to come back by 1:35 or it's longer than a minute and a half. But it's not a break. He's just got to go to the bathroom. But it's not a break. Because he's forgotten to mute himself before. And here, he goes to the bathroom and then doesn't wash his hands. So he's like, no, I'm going to wash my hands, guys. I swear I'm going to wash my hands. After audio was picked up of me going to the bathroom and then not washing my hands. We're going to be 25 seconds away from a minute and a half. Seven. 4, 3, 2, 1. Minute and a half passed. Let's see how long this break actually goes. Please don't leave me, guys. I need to sit there and give me
I
money.
told you guys that'd be fast, right?
That wasn't even 2 minutes. Good job, DSP.
All right.
That's why he sniffs his fingers after, because he watches them with gin. Gross.
So, let's get started, right? Let's do this. Here we go. Let's boot her up. Whew.
Because he probably doesn't know how to use it, Luis. He's an
Chris
idiot.
B, what's up? What's up, what's up? I told you I was going to just pee, wash my hands, and come back. What did you think I was going to do? Did I lie?
Masturbate furiously?
Alright,
we're gonna...
viewers, though.
Beat your ass, because I don't want to hear you anymore. Takes him longer to piss than it does to jerk it. Terrible. And there's no way he washes his hands. He had to waddle down the hallway. It's DSP, he sits. So he had to sit down, pee, get back up, wash his hands, waddle back. That was under 2 minutes. He didn't wash his hands. DSP sniffed his fingers before. Not as often as Wings does it, though. DSP. Never change, man. Never change. And never forget to that like button. Easily amused. I'm liking how the like hit that like and the number above it, they've all been fitting pretty well with each other. Like, that was not by design. That was just completely accidental. Easily amused. And isn't there a game called Pinocchio coming out or something like that? It's going to be a Dark Souls knockoff. Which, again, if you're going to knock off a game or clone a game, pretty good game to be cloning. Like Mortal Shell, which is currently free. Let's say I need to do a Mortal Shell review. And have it up probably next couple of days. So people know that it's free right now. I don't think he'll die sketchy because he's on default. I'm on default mode, guys. He probably means easy. Yeah, he's on default mode and he's got hand holding and he just wanders around, kills everything, and then escapes. Let's see anything going on Twitter. Oh, his new banner for his... Oh. Damn it, I know I shared it. His new banner on his Twitter account. There it is. I'll put it up for you guys real quick. Banner. Image. So if it's on the screen. That's his new banner. Like, I don't know why he thought that was a good look, though. I muted him. Exactly, Jendo. They want to see you beat it on a hard mode. They want you to do challenges. They want to see you do a speed run. They want a lot of times just to see you, like, or it's like, all right, well, I don't know about the game. I'll watch someone else play it. All right, well, they seem to be having fun. They're like on my gaming level. So, all right, if they can play it, I can probably play it. Or like with Until Dawn or Life is Strange, games that are more story-based than gameplay-based. Where it's like, all right, well, you get to watch these twists, and you get to watch these people's reactions to the twist. He doesn't Photoshop anything. His fans did it for him, Hydra. You should know that by now. And he adds an older photo. He doesn't show his house off anymore, remember. Yeah, it's just god awful. If a lot of times though, it's like, I want to see him play it on hard, or see if they can't win in a multiplayer battle royale game, or sometimes unlike DSP, so come together, watch, talk to each other, talk to the guy or gal who's playing. Well, like I said, John Doe, like, let's say you're on my gaming level, which even after 30 plus years of playing games, I still suck at them. Like, all right, well, if he can play it, I can probably play it. Or like, oh shit, he got his ass handed to him. I probably don't want to waste the money. Oh wait, it's free right now? I guess I'll try it out. See if I can't do better than him. He has an entire closet filled with collectibles and statues and paintings and shit like that. Fucking hilarious. Anyways, I got shit I gotta get done. Laundry should be done in the dryer, sounds like it. I gotta get some stuff done, but with that, thank you for watching. Holla holla for the dollar retro. He said he sold the portal gun. That's about it. From all the stuff that he had, I think he did admit to selling the portal gun, but that's about it. Tried to sell the rest. Couldn't get anyone to pay him full price for shit that was broken. That's the other thing. A lot of his stuff's broken because he played with it. It's like, yeah, I'm not paying you the same $600 that you paid for it when it's broken. But I need the $600. I really do. No, you don't. You need the money that badly, you sell it for $300 because you fucking broke it. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.